So, Star Wars: The Last Jedi. It was, oh man, it was the best thing ever. I'll just say that out of all the movies I've seen this year, this film has connected with me emotionally the most. And for that, I'm putting it at the top of my list for best and worst of 2017. Because, oh my god. This film was an emotional roller coaster from beginning to end, and it was really funny, and on top of that, the plot was really well done. It was really well balanced, well structured, and the pacing was really nice. It wasn't Force Awakens nice, but still, it was really nice. I've seen a lot of people really divisive over this film. There's a petition going around to just take it away from the Star Wars canon, which is wrong. Just don't like a movie. Just go back to reading extended universe books. Shut up. This film is getting a lot of unwarranted hate from people. It's like how Empire Strikes Back was back when it came out. That was a really divisive film as well. But The Last Jedi really takes what The Force Awakens did and expands on it in the best way, in a new plot, and it fleshes out each character really well. I thought Finn had a great fleshed out character in The Force Awakens, but oh man, everyone in this film is fleshed out, and everyone's arc is really good. A lot of people hate one of the side plots. I think that it was fantastic. And a lot of people really hate a lot of the changes made to the lore, and I thought that it's great. The EU was put in the bin, so why not just make new stuff? Rian Johnson, oh my god, you knocked this movie right out of the park. Top-notch stuff. It has my favorite scene of all time in Star Wars, and it has, I'd say, the best fight scene of all time in Star Wars. It is, without a doubt, in my opinion. This is my opinion, you can have your opinion. Don't roast me in the comments, but I think this is the best Star Wars film. I've been thinking about it for a long time. I saw it last night, but I've been thinking about it, and I can't find any legitimate objective flaws with the film. Of course, fans will have their fit about the lore and all that garbage, but as a film, as a whole, it's borderline perfect. And I know some people will go, no, but the pacing and the structure and this one character, but I took those things into account before I saw the film, and I really paid attention to those things, and those things did not bother me whatsoever, and I thought they were great. The fights, oh my god, the best. The last act of this film is when it really goes the best. The pacing in the first two acts were top-notch, and then it just kicks into light speed in the third act, and there's a lot of moments where everyone just stops what they're doing, in the theater, because this film is a shocking and amazing and impactful film, and it's super emotional, and it made me cry multiple times, more than Logan, which is surprising. I think that whether you like it or not, we can all agree that this film has some of the best moments in all of the Star Wars saga, and that, objectively, it's an amazing film. Rian Johnson, Disney came to him with no plan past The Force Awakens. Disney, let's plan out a whole cinematic universe of superheroes, for 30 and 40 films, didn't come up with a plan for a Star Wars trilogy. That is amazing to me. And Rian Johnson wrote it and directed it. This is his film. This is his artistic vision. This is through and through a Rian Johnson film, and he really knocked it out of the park. He really made his own film. You can tell that he put lots of heart into it, and that's the kind of stuff I value about filmmaking. That's how I feel about The Room, and sure, The Room is a terrible film by all accounts, but you can definitely feel the heart that Tommy Wiseau put in that film, and that's what I value about it so much. But with The Last Jedi, not only is that stuff there that I value about film, on top of that, it's an excellent and well-made film. It is probably one of the best blockbusters ever made. The Force Awakens is in my top 5 all-time movies. And sure, people go, oh, it's just a copy of A New Hope. It's not. But it's certainly a great film. I've seen it around 15 times now. The pacing is incredible. It recaptures the magic of Star Wars. The characters are great. The creative choices made in that film really stand out and make it that much better. But man, does The Last Jedi improve on almost every single aspect that I loved about The Force Awakens. See, I've debated with my friends about it for the past day, and oh boy, do they not like it. There's a lot of, oh, that's stupid, or, oh, that's not how lore works, oh, that's not what that is. And my stepdad, who took me to see it, exits the theater going, oh, that sucked. It's just Empire Strikes Back backwards, even though it's completely different. This film has very clear-cut themes and has its own feel to it. The tone is much different, and the themes especially. There's many themes, and they all are fantastic and done really well. This is a very character-driven film. It's not as plot-driven. So any real flaws with it, plot-wise, are attributed to character flaws and not writing flaws. Those are purposeful flaws in their character, because nobody's perfect. People are putting different situations like, oh, if they told them this and blah blah blah, then they wouldn't have to do this. And that's the point. No one's perfect, and these characters all have to learn from their mistakes. It's a beautiful, touching film, amazing visuals. Steve Yedlin knocked that out of the park as well. It's just, this film really resonates with me, and it's sticking with me, and it feels like the film that I've always wanted to make, and I really applaud Rian Johnson for being such a great filmmaker, a great inspiration, and just, you can feel his love for Star Wars in this film. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10, best of the year, in my opinion. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in 2018.